Now then, imagine tucking yourself up into bed for the night and waking up with frizz-free perfect hair.
Well, Sarah Jossel is here to make that dream a reality now with her pick of the best nighttime hair products, some of them slightly more attractive than others.
Rude. I love my bonnet.
Well, the thing is, this does work, doesn't it? This sort of stops the flyaways.
This is so good. Yes, we've sort of jumped, but I'll just quickly tell you that the worst thing you can do when you sleep is cause the friction.
Yeah.
That's what you want to avoid. If you think of going like this on your hair, you're going to get the flyaways.
Yeah.
The tuft of hair.
Have you put it on? Oh, it is quite sweet.
You just need to skip now and you're good to go.
Ah. But it does work. That's
you
the
know,
thing.
jokes
It might
aside,
look a bit
it
silly.
works brilliantly. Even better. There you go. Good night.
That's good. No, you put it right the way down. It's like an eye mask as well.
Two
There
in
you
one.
go. Perfect.
Bye-bye.
This does what?
Right, let me start from the beginning. Silk and satin are your hair's best friends when you sleep. So we'll start with the silk pillowcase that you've got down there. Lots of people say, really, do I need it? A silk pillowcase is one of the most brilliant additions that you can have.
You don't get lines on your face.
You don't get lines on your face and you also don't get the friction. I often used to wake up and there'd be like broken hair. Just on the longer your hair, the more problematic it's going to be for you. But split ends are going to, the friction is going to rub against the cushion. With these pillows, it does not happen. And an extra perk, when it's hot and you put your face on that, it's really,
Nice
really
and cool.
refreshing. So that's number one. I'll quickly just tell you some at-home hair hacks for anyone who's got slightly longer hair. The first thing is, if you are desperate for volume, it's easy to think, I should let my hair out and sleep. But actually, you're rolling all over it and then you wake up and you've got bedhead and you've got tangles. So if you are desperate for volume, the best thing to do is a top knot. If you want to wake up with a slight little wave, the best thing is a plait. The tighter the wave you want, the more plaits you should do. And if you have the issue where it feels quite fluffy and puffy, then you want to do in a low bun at the nape of the neck, just like that to sleep.
Just like that, OK.
Two things, never sleep with your hair wet. Worst thing you can do, because when your hair is wet, it's most fragile, and that's where you're going to see breakages. So that's why when hairdressers, that after you've had your hair washed, they rough dry it before they start blow drying, because you never want to put direct heat on wet hair because it's going to break.
OK.
Yep. And then finally, I mean, I've brought this all in from home. It's all my stuff that's next to my bed.
Scrunchies.
Don't use the metal snag elastics because you pull them out, they rip your hair. These are your best friends.
And they're silky ones, are they,
Silky
as well?
ones.
So it's double.
Yeah, so there you go. OK, so hair bonnet we touched on. This is the way, so you're going to wash your hair dry and then you're going to put it in there, because also air is not your friend. When you're sleeping and you get hot, you want to keep your hair as close to your head as possible. Brilliant for fine hair, curly hair, coily hair, textured hair. Every hair type can do with a bonnet.
If you want to go to bed looking like Gloria Swanson.
Potentially, yes. Or the pillowcase, there you go. Now, we're going to move on to something I mentioned earlier, which is hair plopping. So I really did bring this in from home. This is my hair plopper, Spice Girls.
Good
from
T-shirt.
Long time ago, still serves me well. Philip, how do you feel about being my hair plopping model?
I have no idea what you're about to do.
No clue where this is going.
So I will just quickly say, this is for curly hair type. So when you...
Well, that's no good for
Well,
me.
don't worry, we're just going to show the method.
Which is pretending.
Yeah,
I've got
just
curly
pretending.
hair.
Curly, beautiful hair. So when you've got curly hair, the last thing you want is to leave it free, because essentially it's going to lose the definition of the curl. So you want to keep everything close to the head. So get your plopper, which is just
Why is it called a plopper?
I don't know. It's just called a plopper.
It is.
Get your
Promise
shirt.
I didn't make it. Or your top, or you can do it with a rectangular size sort of towel. But we'll do it with this. So what you want to do is topple your hair, which obviously fine, into the middle. So you'll just put your head down like that.
Into the middle?
Yeah, into the middle.
Face plant the
Then,
T-shirt.
with your hands, take the ends of the top, this part, this down here, and pull it over your head. Yeah, there you go, over your head. There you go. Now, with the sleeves, tie it around.
He's going to cover
your head.
Your whole
there
face.
You go. Tie it quite. Yeah, there you go. Tie it and then bring it round and then come up right. Oh no! Roll it up at the front.
So now this is basically doing what this is doing.
Yes, for free.
Right,
You've
got it.
Well done.
Well done.
Easy,
How does
isn't
that
it?
feel?
Hey?
How does that feel?
Well, yes, it's
I do worry the
it's
knot
lovely.
on the back when you're sleeping.
So now
It's
what you would
almost a
do
sort
with
of
the sleeves is
Cossack
bring it
look, isn't it?
round to the front.
Oh, I see. You need to bring the arms
all the
up
way
and tie it round the front.
Tie it round, yeah, and then you
Yes.
tie it there.
I'm not sure you're the target audience for this.
I think you're probably right there.
Done. There you go.
Right, OK.
Then, once you've done all of that, we can talk about some lovely
Why weren't you the
products.
model for that?
I don't know. I didn't get a
don't know
T-shirt.
either. I just
Thought you'd be more
look
fun.
ravishing. There you go.
I'll do anything, you know me.
So products.
Let's talk products. OK, so we're going to start with the Living Proof Nightcap. Now, I call this a bit like a hand cream for hair. You don't need to wash it out in the morning. It is a lot of... Back in the day, you used to put these night products on and it would drench your pillow. This is so lightweight, brilliant for all hair types, and it is hydration, it's shine. It is a wonder product.
Lovely.
Mid-lengths to ends, you just put it through, plop, and go to bed. There you go.
Right, OK. But it doesn't... If you've just had your hair washed that day, you're not putting this in and it's going to make your hair...
I would say, and also, I'd say maybe once a week. Do it, or treat it like a treatment that you would do once a week. So pop it in, and then you will wake up, and the ends, split ends, will just feel so much better. Then we're going to move on to the Boucleme hair oil. Now, this brand is the most brilliant brand, especially for curly hair. Just pop a little bit of the back of your hand there, because when you smell this, tell me what you think. I am immediately at spa.
Oh, it's really sparring. It's lovely.
So this is all about the hair oil, the massage. So if you have got dry
lovely.
or itchy scalp, you're going to pop it onto the scalp and you're going to massage it in. And by the way, a massage, self-massage, you don't need anything. You can just sit for a minute and do this, and it is going to feel wonderful before bed. And it's going to really help a
quite oily,
dry...
isn't it?
Yes, it is quite oily. You only need a tiny bit.
But it's
Sorry,
for
I
if
should have
you've
said
got
that.
dry scalp, like you said, so you've got to have a certain need to use this.
Definitely.
Otherwise, it's going to be quite heavy on your hair.
You don't want it. If you don't have that issue, you will find that it's going to weigh hair down. So definitely only use it, dry. And then you would wash this one out in the morning. Then we're going to move on to Kérastase. Now, a lot of people say who have bleached their hair, if they're finding that their ends feel very dry, this is just like you'd use a serum on your face. This is a serum for your hair. Again, you're going to brush it through mid-lengths to ends. It is so good for damaged, dry hair. Exactly how you'd picture.
Don't wash it out, though. You just pop it in at night
Pop
and
it in
then...
at night, go to bed, and in the morning you can wash your hair. But you don't even have to. It's kind of up to you. Have a look. If you feel that your hair feels weighed down, you can wash it, but you don't have to.
OK, fine.
I mean, I think with my hair... Also, when you think about it, the longer your hair, the older it is on your hair, so the more damage you're more likely going to have. So I really rely on these for my ends.
Keep it in good nick, yeah.
Yeah, and then we're going to finish with 2 masks. Now, when you think of Elemis, I think some people wouldn't necessarily think of hair.
Yeah.
But this is a scalp and hair mask, and it is incredible for detoxifying the scalp and just adding a lovely shine. And then the sort of go-to brand at the moment for split ends and dryness is Olaplex. It is sort of you can't really beat it, and this is an all-rounder mask for
And
everything.
this actually brings the hair bonds back together. So if you have got damaged hair, this is actually really good.
Yeah, I mean, hairdressers have this treatment as well, Olaplex, and this is one of the few you can do at home.
OK, very good. Thank you. That was great. Thank you very much.
Thank you for teaching me how to plop.
You were great at it.
Thank you.
Details of all of today's products, as well as more suggestions, are available on our Free This Morning app. Just head to Shop the Show.